Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Having a vision for what you want is not enough. Vision without execution is hallucination. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. There is a better way for everything. Find it. The successful person makes a habit of doing what the failing person doesn't like to do. Success is 90% perspiration and 10% inspiration. Tomorrow is my exam, but I don't care because a single sheet of paper can't decide my future. I never view mistakes as failures. They are simply opportunities to find out what doesn't work. Never go to sleep without a request to your subconscious. Your worth consists in what you are and not in what you have. The greatest invention in the world is the mind of a child. Each time you fail, you have eliminated another wrong option. A diamond is a piece of coal that's stuck to the job. People are not remembered by how few times they fail, but by how often they succeed. Every wrong step is another step forward. The value of an idea lies in the using of it. The secret of success is focus of purpose. 5% of the people think, 10% of the people think they think, and the other 85% would rather die than think. There is no substitute for hard work. Work while others are wishing. Time is really the only capital that any human being has, and the only thing he can't afford to lose. Restlessness is discontent, and discontent is the first necessity of progress. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man, and I will show you a failure. What you are will show in what you do. I find out what the world needs, then I go ahead and try to invent it. Do the thing and the power will come. Every failure is a lesson learned about your strategy. Before you reject an idea, find at least 5 good things about it. Absorb ideas from every source. A good intention with a bad approach often leads to a poor result. There seems to be no limit to which some men will go to avoid the labor of thinking. Thinking is hard work. All Bibles are man-made. When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this, you haven't. I've realized that most of my best ideas have followed a good night's sleep. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. I owe my success to the fact that I never had a clock in my workroom. I have far more respect for the person with a single idea who gets there than for the person with 1,000 ideas who does nothing. If we did all the things we are capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Continued innovation is the best way to beat the competition. Good fortune is what happens when opportunity meets with planning. I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. You can't realize your dreams unless you have one to begin with. To get a great idea, come up with lots of them. The trouble with most people is that they quit before they start. The biggest failure of man is that he gives up before he realizes how close he was to success. The doctor of the future will no longer treat the human frame with drugs, but rather will cure and prevent disease with nutrition. I never perfected an invention that I did not think about in terms of the service it might give others. I find out what the world needs, then I proceed to invent. Never say I failed 99 times, say I discovered 99 ways which causes failure. Vision without execution is delusion. A man's best friend is a good wife. Success depends on how many experiments you can fit into 24 hours. The chief function of the body is to carry the brain around. The first 40 hours of work per week are for survival. Everything after that is for success. Fools call wise men fool. A wise man never calls any man a fool. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. I failed my way to success. We will make electricity so cheap that only the rich will burn candles. There is always a better way. I do not believe in the God of the theologians, but that there is a supreme intelligence I do not doubt. Most of my ideas belong to other people who never bothered to develop them. The strength of the Constitution lies in the will of the people to defend it. I never quit until I get what I want. I put my money on the sun and solar energy. What a source of power. I hope we don't have to wait until oil and coal run out before we tackle that. Nonviolence leads to the highest ethics, which is the goal of all evolution. Until we stop harming all other living beings, we are still savages.